What's up, guys? Seriously Introverted here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a different kind of unboxing. It is an online, I can't seem to control myself sort of unboxing. I've got all sorts of fun stuff to open, so if I don't drop anything. Most of it is Harry Potter related. I think I have a couple that are Funko. And they're not Harry Potter like pops, so I'm only missing one thing, and then I think it's in New Jersey, so I'm not gonna wait on it. I've got quite the pile up that I would like to open and get out of the way. So I will start with the Funkos first. A couple of the like Harry Potter boxes are actually I'm gonna try some DIY stuff, and I may or may not do videos on those. One of them is relatively simple, so we'll see. So the first one, one of the Funkos, I was lucky enough to be able to get a couple of the 12 Days of Christmas like giveaway thing. So one of them I think isn't sold out yet, and the other one sold out within a couple hours or so. So we'll see. Well, they packed that quite well. Bubble wrap and little. I've purchased from Funko before, and they weren't nearly as well wrapped as that. So which one is this one? Alright. So she's one of my favorite of the DC comics, Superman being my ultimate favorite, so I had to get the Wonder Woman pop. So I'm an inbox collector, so this is very, very nice looking. I'm very impressed, very pleased. I don't necessarily need the limited edition, but I think it's neat that I've got limited edition. She wasn't numbered, so it's probably one of the reasons she didn't truly sell out. I have quite a few of the other Wonder Woman pops, so she'll be a nice addition to my collection. Let's see what this one did sell out. It sold out within, I don't know, 4 hours or so, 5 hours. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was at work. Again, very nicely wrapped. I appreciate that quite a bit. So, oh, you can read it on the side there. This one was a Walmart exclusive, I think. I don't know if it has hit all the shelves. Like, I live in Kansas, so it hasn't come to us yet. And this one was the limited edition. He's not actually numbered either, but he's limited edition. He's a silver. So I figured if I could get him, why not get him instead of the regular one? If I couldn't have gotten him, then I would have just waited until the regular one came out. I'm not truly all that picky whether they're chase or common or whatever. So another very nice pristine box. I appreciate that again quite a lot. Okay, this one's not DIY. So I don't know who has heard or hasn't heard of this place, but if you've heard of, I don't know if you can, Mina Lima, they are out of the UK, and it's Soho, London, I believe. So they do a lot of illustrations for a lot of places, or a lot of things, but in particular they do Harry Potter, and they're quite well known for it for most times. And I got a postcard collection, and I'm actually planning on framing. There's 2 of each one. So I've got 20 altogether, 10 pictures. I plan on framing each of the 10, and then I'll have 10 left over because there's 2 of each. So depending on which ones. So there's Tales of Beetle the Bard, Dark Arts, Basics for Beginners, there's Hogwarts of History, Magical Water Plants, Advanced Potion Making, regular general potion making, the Rune Book, Secrets of the Darkest Arts, the Triwizard Tragedies, and Unfogging the Future. If you couldn't, some of those are kind of hard to read. So I was super excited about this. Of course, it's in pounds, so it was £10 with the conversion and shipping. I think I paid 22 something maybe for it. I don't care. Like Harry Potter, this was neat. I like all of those, so I'm not sad that I just paid all that. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the. We'll open this one. I'm trying to do the DIYs last so it makes sense. So Amazon is my friend. There's lots of Amazon, lots of Amazon ones. Oh, I chose incorrectly. Oh well. So I've got these younger baby LED tea lights. So they look like burning candles. And if that doesn't tip you off for what I'm trying to do, I saw, I think it was a Pinterest post they used terrarium like bulbs, and then lights that looked like these, half-burned tea lights or half-burned candles, and you hang them, and then those are a more modern take on the floating candles for Hogwarts. So I'm gonna give that a go. Essentially, you just get the terrarium bulbs, the candles, and then some fishing line or whatever. I've got, oh, they're over there, command hooks that I got from Walmart that were for Christmas lights, I think. And I'm just gonna stick them so I can tie the knot around them so then my bulbs don't fall down. And then I've got some like old looking, like the older parchment vellum looking envelopes. I think there's 30 of them in here. I'm probably not going to use all of them. That's my other DIY. I don't actually remember where the idea came from. I know I've seen like Christmas pictures of people with fireplaces and the acceptance letters like shooting out of it. I don't have a fireplace, so I thought if I do that and then I can make acceptance letters, or a few, and then again command hook and maybe like stamp or like punch a little hole in the corner. They'd just be empty envelopes. I wouldn't put anything in them. But like punch a little hole in the corner so then I could string the fishing line through it and then hang it from the ceiling, so then I would have acceptance letters hanging from the ceiling. And then I thought it would be neat to address one to, you know, Mr. H. Potter, you know, Covered Under the Stairs, the classic, and then have the other ones addressed to me, like one from when I used to live at my parents' house, one from my apartment, and then one for now from my house. So it looks like every time I move, the letters have been following me, which who would ignore their Hogwarts acceptance letters? You'd have to be crazy. I thought that would be a neat idea for a decorative thing, and I'm a weird person, so I just keep that up all the time. It doesn't need to be Christmas. I'm not gonna make them necessarily Christmas theme. What is, oh, I guess I don't really need to open this, but this is just 100 sheets of like full page sticker paper. I'm gonna use that to print like owl post stickers so I can stick them to the, you know, the top of my envelopes, so then it looks like it got delivered by Owl Post. But I figured printing it on sticker paper versus printing on regular paper and then cutting it all out and then gluing it to the envelope, I was just going to cut it out and then it would all be stickered already. And then I just stick it straight to the envelope. I was trying to, I wouldn't say cut corners, but I was trying to save myself from work, from some work anyway. I have a book in here somewhere. Might be this one. There it is. Okay, so again, Amazon. I love Amazon. That's like my kryptonite. So I saw this book and decided that I needed it. So Harry Potter The Wand Collection. From what I can tell, we'll see how it's a very descriptive book with pictures and like what the wands mean for the person. So who is this? Ah, Draco Malfoy. So it kind of goes into like what wand he has, the lore behind his wand, and then that's his wand. So I thought that was cool. Let's see. I'll just read the first sentence, I guess. A Slytherin, a pureblood son of a Death Eater, Draco Malfoy uses a wand with a core of unicorn hair. And then it tells, you know, kind of a background for, you know, his character and then how he points his wand and I guess how Tom Felton felt about the wand and stuff like that. So kind of a little bit of background about the wand and like the picture of the wand itself, and I believe it should do that for every character. Yeah, that's all this is just character after character of like character after character for their wands. So I thought that was neat, and it was only like, I don't know, $10 maybe, $12, and I have Amazon Prime, so it was free 2-day shipping. So not, yeah. So from the films of Harry Potter, The Wand Collection. That's what this book is. I stumbled across it somewhere and saw it and decided that it needed to be added to my collection. Alright. Again, another Amazon. The DIY stuff was actually all one order and they all shipped it separate, so it's all in separate cartons because of it. The Amazon stuff altogether, like, I can't remember truly what the breakdown was, but I think it was around $70 for the envelope, the candles, I'll show you in a second, the terrarium bulbs, and this, which is should be if I can get it out of here. Again, they packed it quite well, so I'm thankful for that. So this little box, some of you may already recognize it because you have some of your own. See how to open it here. Undo the deal, and a wax seal kit. I have a little bit of a wax kit from like a stationery set that I got from Loot Crate, I think, but it had the Chamber of Secrets seal on it, and I needed the Hogwarts crest seal, which is what this should be. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that or not. Oops, if I can get rid of. These are neat because you can actually change. I didn't realize this at first. You can actually change these. So if you can buy like different seals and put it on your handle. So there were kits that had more than one seal in it that you could change it out, but they were much more expensive. I think I paid maybe $13 or something for this, so not really that bad. And then the one that I just got today, which I don't actually know if you can hear it. I'm a little bit concerned for this one, so let's see if you can hear. Sounds like broken glass. I don't know if you can hear that very well. And considering these are supposed to be glass, the sound of broken glass is a little disheartening. So I'm pretty sure these were like the most expensive thing in the order, and it was like $25, almost $26. So I'm hoping, see, and it's packed well, relatively well, even though there's a lot of space up here. Sounds like a lot of broken glass. So even though it was packed really well, they definitely did not survive. So that's upsetting, considering I spent, again, like $25 on these. So we'll see how many. There's supposed to be 12 in here, so I don't know. We'll see how many survived and how many. Maybe that's just the sound they make. Let's hope. I'm feeling like it isn't, but there is at least one. This one right here, completely shattered on the inside. So that's completely unusable. So they should look like this. So the tea light. They come with rose petals for some reason. I guess this is romantic and you spread the fake rose petals around. I'm a nerd, so I'm using these for Harry Potter. So whatever. So this just goes in here. Boom. Floating candle. Now you just need to hang them, which I will do probably, I don't know, probably not today, but I'll get around to it. Maybe by the weekend. So I'll just hang these up, and then they're battery powered, and I think they're controlled by a remote. I can turn them on and off. So I'll have floating candles that look like they're actually burning actual like taper candles, because that's the design. I don't know if the design of the candle. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see how many more are broken. I usually don't have issues with Amazon. That's why it's quite disheartening to see that at least one of them are broke. Because I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 11. So as long as only one of them is broke, it is not a complete loss. But if there's more than one broke, I won't be able to use them. So we'll see. And I think that one is intact. So it's only the one that's broken. And I guess technically it was an extra anyway. But I'll still contact them and be like, one of my terrariums are broken. I mean, that's $25. And that glass is all over in here. Yeah, the rest of these are okay. So yeah, It is just this one that is absolutely shattered. And you can hear the glass all rolling around in there. But, yep, these are the terrarium bulbs. There are several different kinds. I think this one is a 2 3/4 inch terrarium like opening. So that way I can make sure that my tea lights fit in there. So I'm really excited about that. And then yeah, my wherever I just put them. My other DIY was the hanging of the Hogwarts letters. So I'm just gonna use the wax stamp to seal them all. They'll be empty again. And then I might do like a owl post sticker or something. And then I'll have to figure out, my handwriting's not the best, so I might print something out or something to do the address itself. And then just make a little hole or something in the corner, string it up with fishing line, and then hang them from the ceiling like that. And then they'll twist and turn on their own. I'm not gonna make a ton. I'll just do 4 or 5, however many. Well, it'd be 4 as of right now. And they'll hang randomly in the corner of my kitchen because I don't have room elsewhere. But oh well. You come to my house, be prepared for Harry Potter, because that's how I've decorated. Judge me or not, whatever. So I can record. I've got like I don't know where it went. There's a metal, like, I think I had to research, or I had to search for it. It's called a makeup palette. So it's just a little metal plate. And I saw somewhere that you can make your own wax seal and then like carefully scrape it off of the metal like plate thing. So then your seals are mobile essentially, and you can glue them or tape them down to whatever it is that you're wanting. So I might give that a go. I'll probably just directly seal onto the envelope because I have 30, so if I mess some up, then I'm only trying to make 4 or 5. So out of 30 it's fine. But I can make extra and make just the seals, and then I can use those for something else. Who knows? So, but yeah, that was all of it. My haul for the day, I guess. I've been collecting it slowly for the last couple weeks. My neighbors probably think whoever it is getting an amazing Christmas present, but it was mine. Like, I'm getting the amazing Christmas stuff because I have no control over myself. When I want something, then I just bought it. So, but yeah, let me know what your favorite thing was, or how you think my DIYs are gonna go. I can record or do a video on the letters, how I made them. I still have a couple more ideas on it to iron out and figure out what I want to do. And then, but yeah, thumbs up with the video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel so you can keep track of my videos. And then I'll see you in the next one. Bye.